I got this Santa and never did anything with it. Thumbs up, please. And that with this. Okay. Of course, I always start these before I get everything together. Well, I don't know why I do that, but I do. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, create a skin tone. Do that. I just use this right here. If I just move things off the table, I won't have this problem. You hear that? You hear it's falling? There. We're just going to use that as our palette. So, I'm going to take a little bit of apple. And then I'm going to go, oh no, where's that color? And I'm going to take a little bit of antique parchment. And I'm going to mix it with that burn red after I sling it everywhere. See? After I sling it everywhere. You know what color I don't have up here is yellow. Dadgummit, because I was like, well, Santa Claus don't have yellow, but I forgot about need to add yellow. Yep, need it. Acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that right here. You can't see that there. Maybe for the rosy nose, I don't know. But we're going to mix that in with skin tone. It will be. Just wait. Just wait and see. Hush. Alright. Now we're going to just a drop. And I think that's a skin tone. Don't you guys? Okay, I don't really want my brush loaded that much. I guess a little. Alright. So now we're going to go in here. The reason I'm starting with this color is because this color pretty much has other colors. It's in there. Just, I think I did too much of the color. But there we go. There's our Santa color, first layer. Let's get it in the corners real good and get it on the nose. We want his nose to be the same color. We want him to match. Matchy, matchy. This is going to be his beard, so let's turn it upside down like this. And just take the brush, press it down, and then squiggle it in to the corner. And that way you can get in that corner good. And then we're going to come up and we're going to do, carefully, we're going to come along this edge. Because we want his entire nose to be the same color. me just fan it out like that. Nice smooth strokes. As Bob Ross would say, envision what you're seeing. And I see a smooth stroke face on Santa. Alright. I think that's good. Starters. Yahoo! Okay. Let's clean our brush. And I don't have any other Santa face things to paint now, so I kind of wasted that paint. Just to do that little thing, I kind of went overboard with the colors there, but now you know how I make skin tone. I use like a burgundy red type color, antique white, and then yellow. And that's how I get skin tone. Alright, now when it dries, if I can still see the board through it, I got enough here to go over it again. Need that. Make sure it's cleaned up. Turn our palette here. Make sure there's no papers or nothing on it, Linda. Turn our little palette. And what this is the cover for my yeah, this thing. My glass mat. Alright. And I want to do it barn red. Because that's the only red I have. So I'm going to do his hat barn red. So I'm just going to put a little right here because I don't know how much I need. Really wish I had more red, but actually I do have red somewhere, but I think it's fine. I'm just going to make Santa's hat all kinds of cool. And I'm just going to like do this like that right there. I just want, you can get paints at the Dollar Tree, but you're better off going to Walmart because this is 50 cents at Walmart. This is $1 at the Dollar Tree. Remember that? And it's like ounces. Get that on there like that. That's going to need more than that though, because that's not dark enough for me. Core stuff I love. Now I can cut this out on my Cricut, but it won't be quite as thick. Actually, I think it is that thick. I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, so we need a little more red. We need to put some more red. If you notice, this kind of dries kind of quickly. Kind of, if you look closely, see where it's absorbing it already? And I can always just hit it with my heat gun a little. Make it dry a little faster. Try not to waste the paint like I did with that other color. And on some paint. Now if you wet your board first, it won't take as much paint, I don't think. But I'm not doing all that. Alright, now we gotta let this dry completely before we do any more red to it. But I think that's good for now. Alright, let's rinse our brush. Did I get that on my project? No, okay. I just splattered water everywhere, guys. It's like, did I get that on my project? No, did I miss the project? Okay, good deal. We made. It's time for white. And everything else is white. I don't know. I accidentally left my lid on off of my white paint. I don't know how I'm doing on it, though. Okay, there we go. Alright. So just to make sure it's not... Alright. So let's... Dollar cut things with, guys and girls. Christopher Allen would say in there to give it that is not enough. It needs more. If I get white on things, I can always go back over with the original color. If I'm missing a spot or something, I can always go back in later. And what to my wondering I should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer, with the drivers lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. I love that story. I used to read that to my kids every Christmas Eve. Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap just settled down for a long winter's nap. Went out on the road. There arose such a clatter. I sprang to my... and I can't even remember it by heart without my book. And look, my paint's got crap in it. That's just beautiful because I left it open and it dried out in some places. So I'm going to have to sand that down. Get that out of there. Or go like that. Alrighty then. Out of there. If I don't like the textured look of it. Let's see. Yeah, I accidentally left the lid off, and so I got like this weird thing going on here. Now, I have to get it kind of... I'm working in a shadow. So let me turn it like this. There we go. see. Alright. And now I gotta touch that up. So let's just, because this is white, so affect these colors so much. Oh, that's not my skin tone. This is. Oh, Linda. Alright. So now I just gotta get my brush flat. Flat. It doesn't get up on the other piece. Well, it's not going to be perfect, and nobody's going to come over to my house and look at this anyway and go, oh, hey, what's wrong with your Sanny? Why is he like that? Well, he's like that because I made him like that. That's why. Linda is having conversation. Nobody's going to come over here anyway. They're not allowed to. Mama said, no, I can't have no friends to play with. And they're allowed no friends to play with. Which really sucks. But it's her house, so I have to abide by her rules. 50 years old or not, I gotta abide by Mama's rules because I don't have any other means to do any other options. And I'm not gonna leave her alone. So, I think my friends understand. I don't know. Between Mama, the anxiety, maybe I will. Yeah, I won't. See, here we go. I want to get that white off of there. Just juice the brush, as Christopher Allen would say. Just juice it. Just simple like that, guys. You have a cool Santa Claus that you painted yourself. Now, well, what about his eyes? We're going to take care of that. Hang on. Hang on. Let me put this lid on. Alright. I don't know if I got any, so you don't spill it. Alright, I'm just no good at this. Alright, I'm looking for this. This is my watercolor brush. It's got a nice tip on it. And I just want to do his eyes, but at the same time, make sure the paint's dry. I don't like his nose. But that's, I can fix. Yeah, it's dry enough. Alright, so I'm going to take this lid off of this. There should be enough in here. told you guys I'm not no artist. Now, we're going to let that dry. Because I don't like Santa's eyes just yet. We have to do a couple more little things to Santa's eyeballs. By the time I get done playing with this paint here, Santa's eyes should bigger bubble. Because it is acrylic, which is a form of plastic. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, now we're going to take our... We're going to roll our brush back. We had a little bit of white in his eye. I guess we do need to give him cheeks, since I put his eyes so high. Maybe? I don't know, Santa looks like he's missing something. What do we think? Do we like him? Do we like Santa? There we go, guys. That's how you do a Santa Claus. That's how I do a Santa Claus. I want his nose to be darker than what it is. I don't like the white. Let's add a little more of the red. Let's do that. Look at that. Now Santa's got a rosy nose. His nose is rosy. And let's give him a little bit of blush. No, let's not. Let's not mess it up, Linda. By going too far like you used to. was a different color. Okay, I'm not playing with it no more. So now you can put whatever you want on it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in, I'm going to take some gray, and I'm going to come in and just real light shadow gray to give it like a textured look. But first I got to get this color off of here. And I'm going to push my luck too much probably, but this is what I'm going to do. Alright, so brown and two fell in there out though. I hardly have any hair and yet it's still falling in there. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of brown. Okay, I'm going to use the black. I'm going to use the black instead of the brown because the brown isn't quite. I don't know if I have to do anything with, but we can try and see. Oh yeah, that's perfect amount. Perfect, because I want gray, I don't want black. Well, you guys can't even see it, I don't think. Let's take this and mix this with this, because like I said, I want gray, not black. I want a light gray, faint gray. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no one's ever accused me of not being sloppy. So, there we go. There we go. Just a faint light gray. Alright. Just gonna... I know it looks like a mess, just bear with me, guys. Okay. Now, I wanted shadows so that it looks like a real beard. And here I go messing it up, guys. No. Oh my word, y'all. Project up. Big mess up. I think he'll be alright. I guess I could give him a little mouth. Because why? I mean, what else could it possibly mess up? I've already done all the messing up I could possibly do, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Alright, let's give Santa a little... Maybe not. My paint's dry. Yeah, I definitely gotta sand that one down. That one's too... Just stop, Linda. You're just not doing it any justice. Mess. I need to strain my paints. And I need a brush for this. This is not a brush. It's losing over here. You know? And to have shadows and dimension and all right. Alright, I'm done messing up Santa Claus, y'all. There's Santa Claus. Now, when he dries, I could always put words on him and add a ribbon to him or whatever, but there's our Santa Claus. I think he's cute, even with all his screw-ups. The little screw-ups kind of just, like, look like snow, don't they? Well, not that one. That one's just like, what the heck is that, Linda? There's my Santa for 2020.